A similar group of Warriors that took the floor to get a win against Houston on Friday night. And as Steve Kerr told us pregame, it's not your old Warriors, and it's certainly not what they hope will be the future Warriors, Richard, down the stretch when all those guys return. Showing off the handle in traffic, a lot of contact, no whistle, and the T-Wolves coming back the other way with it. Here's Anthony Edwards giving up the look, and instead it's Mike Conley. Thompson a shake of the head after that miss. Edwards out to Reed. He'll try again from downtown and knock it down. And he starts out 0 for 2 from downtown. Edwards off the bounce, the elevation, the stick back up and in, and Naz Reid is having himself a first quarter. And to your point, Golden State #1 in the NBA in pace when they have their usual guys out there.
Well, and sometimes when a team gets down, like Minnesota's played outstanding. Naz Reid has shown up. They're moving the ball well.
Here is Rivers off the bounce, attacking Lamb. Looney boards the miss. And a chance for Golden State to push. Lamb into Reed, swatted. Edwards coming back to help out. And then Poole.
And that makes these Western Conference games that they do have even more important. See another steal there by the Golden State Warriors in transition.
Ty Jerome.
And you wonder when Rudy gets back, when Cat gets back, then you start looking at they actually have a lot of quality depth in their front court.
Triple from McLaughlin.
Those are free throws that you don't want to give up versus ones where you're like driving somebody off of that three-point line.
Edwards. Won't go. Offensive rebound. Alexander Walker muscles that one up and in.
Opportunity for a shot, but Klay Thompson still has to make better decisions.
Edwards with the fake. 0 for 3 to get into the playoffs.
Well, and this Warrior team is having one of the most confusing seasons maybe in NBA history. When you think about the defending champions having the 3rd best record in the Western Conference.
Well, perhaps that little pep talk help that Roz was telling us about. And the bands, of course. Edwards looking for that first basket. Not yet. Edwards. Off the bounce. Hangs and hits, and there's the first basket for Anthony. Thompson to release. Off the drive. DiVincenzo. 3 is short. 8 of his 10 points in this second quarter, and also a significant development. That was the 3rd foul on Naz Reid. He checks out with just under 4 to go in the half. Edwards, the fade, got it, and there's a couple in a row now for Anthony. He's only played 3 games all season.
Iguodala might as well put on a coaching jersey right now. Iguodala might as well put on a coaching jersey right now.
Not a foul on
5-6 possessions, hit you with 2-3 threes. Next thing you know, it's a 10-point swing.
Edwards lost the handle and out of bounds.
Back into it. When we give them offensive rebounds, they've gotten back into it there too. All these extra possessions that we.
But that's just sending a message to him, the team. Hey, we need to get you going. We need you to be aggressive. First play, it didn't work out, but it's definitely sending a message to the team.
And Edwards hits the 3.
They have even more intensity. When you look at Phoenix versus Milwaukee, when you look at Philly versus Boston the other night and that ending, Dallas versus the Lakers, and then tonight 2 teams.
We'll get it back for an open look. Knew it was off as soon as it left his hand, and now Edwards with the push. Reed off the bounce and to the rim. Woo! This is the timeout for Golden State as they fight their way back within a bucket. Edwards stripped of it. DiVincenzo with trail 3 and got blocked from behind by Conley. Thompson can't hit the 3. He was looking for a foul there. 3-on-2. Minnesota. Edwards. Pass picked off by Jerome and the leak out for Klay. Edwards uses the Reed screen. Front rims it. Here comes Alexander Walker. On the drive, off balance. And Edwards at Ball hit his leg when he was laying out of bounds. ESPN's got Boston a couple of times coming up this week. Next Saturday, Philly at Milwaukee, and another huge Sunday with 4 games on ABC and ESPN. And Edwards able to hang and hit. Edwards going to work, gets down the lane, in and out. Edwards, mid-range. Barry's still in the Bay Area. Of course, A-Rod with his Minnesota connections. Lamb trying for the 3. That won't go. Offensive rebound, and then taken away by Minnesota. Lamb's got it. Green will take a chance. Corner. Walker Alexander got another one. Conley gets it back to Anthony. Drives baseline. Pass deflected and picked off.
Well, after the long postseason and the 2 injuries, he took an extended offseason, and rightfully so, to rest his body. So those first 2 months of the season were not who he was.
12 points, 16 rebounds for Caban. Reed, Anderson, here's Edwards. Got it. Anthony Edwards. Thought about it, now will drive and try and drop it off, and they turn it over. Little lax on that pass. Edwards will try again.
Every great player has seen this defense at one point in time, and did they make you figure it out?
Turnover on the inbound. Easy bucket for Minnesota. Timeout. Golden State.
Yeah, those were the 2 guys involved in the jump ball. And Jordan Poole, you have to stay there.
Advantage DiVincenzo here on paper. Tips it to Klay Thompson. And they get possession, and then the quick foul by Edwards. Anderson to inbound. Naz Reid for 3. And that'll do it. The fourth quarter comeback for Golden State.